Good morning, my name is Svetlana Lyubchik. I'm a professor in the Faculty of Engineering of Lusofona University, and I'm also belong to the Research Center in Industrial Engineering and Management and Sustainability. Today we are going to speak about the European project we have in our group. I would like to present to you our laboratory, where we are now. That is a deep technology laboratory, and that is a research unit for the innovation and development integrated into Lusofona University. And that laboratory was created recently, since the beginning of the 2022, and with the great support of the Lusofona University, and especially administrator of Professor Manuel José Damasio, also the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Cristina Guerra, and Research Center in Industrial Engineering and Management and Sustainability, Professor Oliver Santos. The laboratory business model is based on the high-tech innovation in engineering with expressed objectives to create the technological forefront by combining the cutting-edge scientific advantages and discoveries with new technologies, ideas, and results from the lab. I can mention to you the main three directions we developed here, like innovation. That is advance in the nanotechnologies and the nanomaterials, with emphasis for the energy application and also with the nuclear medicine application. Next direction, it's environmental engineering and sustainability, where we have the green chemistry specialists, environmental and chemical engineers, and the last direction is nanomedicine. We also have a lot of the project and the work on this direction. Today I will speak about the sustainability and application to the environmental engineering and environmental protection. I can give you briefly the project we already running here like a coordinator. So it's a pan-European and overseas partnership consortiums with a lot of partners inside, and we are coordinator. I mean, Lusofona University is the coordinator of all of this project, and they are divided by these three main groups. So the last project, it's a catcher, which is from the European Innovation Council, and we are speaking here about the production of the energy out of air, so from the atmospheric humidity to electricity. And the correspondent project, it's a S-share project, where we speak about this type of device application to the net zero energy buildings concept. So after we have the project in the field of the nanoelectronics and the photodetectors, and the recent project, it's a project where we speak about the innovative photodetectors for the hybrid scanners, which is extremely important for the nuclear medicine, where we speak about the magnetic resonance images, positron emission tomography scanner in the hybrid modes. So, and we have two different projects already running in the field of the nanomedicine, where we speak about the advanced materials elaboration to inhibit the Alzheimer and Parkinson disease, and also we speak about the quality of water to provide the well-being and health care for the population. We also accomplished already one project in the environmental engineering. That is a project about indoor air quality control, where we speak about to safeguard of the air quality from the airborne microorganisms. And today I wanted to share with you our advance in the also in the next topic of the environmental engineering, which is a new project we've got this year, and it's just started recently, last month. That is a project we call it EWALD, and this is Earth observation for the early warning of land degradation at European frontiers. So what we are speaking here? We are speaking about the major problem which exists in the environmental field, which is land degradation. So the land degradation is a non-renewable resource. So like a non-renewable resource, it's very important for our lives. For instance, the 95% production of the global food production comes from the earth. So, and when we are speaking about unsustainable management practice or about the climate changes, where we can mention it, the two different aspects like desertification, it's due to the climate change, and the anthropogenic factors, which is coming from the unsustainable management. So we are speaking about this type of the problem for our soil. And the land degradation, it's the most emergent problem that Europe shares with the neighboring countries. And we are speaking here about Eastern European countries, South Mediterranean, and the North Africa sides. So what is important? That the land degradation inside of the Europe can happen also because of the frontiers. Neighbors countries can create this problem for us. So not the countries, but the climate change. I mean, so and that is why it's important to know the situation in the frontiers, to prevent it, to monitor it, and to have the proper response. That's why the idea of this project is to create the early warning system for the based on the multi-source and multi-scale Earth observation data. Like that in the consortium, currently we have different partners with the different skills. Those often the partners is presented by two different units, which is a research center in industrial engineering, management and sustainability, with the operation research knowledges and skills. I will give you more details later on how we participate in this project, and the Deep Technology Laboratory, which is skill of the environmental engineering and chemical engineering skills. Other partners are, we have the partners from the Central Europe, which is Bonn University, and the Bonn University is a center of remote sensing of the land surfaces. Also, we expected the new partners will come to us. It's a Bergen University from Norway, and they will come from the geographical department, also with deep knowledge on the land degradation. We have the Scientific Center for the Airspace Research on the Earth from Ukraine, and that is academical unit, and supplementary unit, it's a company who is having a lot of map information and geoinformatical solutions. We have also Zelina University, which is Slovakia. Also, we have the two partners from the Morocco. It's a University of Morocco, leading University of Morocco, and also the company responsible for the land degradation in Morocco sites. So what I wanted to tell you, so we have two field tests, the pilot test facilities and the condition, let's say it's a polygons, to study how the land degradation already proceeds in these neighboring countries for the Europe. So we are choosing the Morocco sites, where we have both academic and the industrial partners, and we choose the Ukrainian sites, where we have the academic and industrial partners. Both of these partners will provide the Earth observation data for us to see and to treat it, and to analyze, to elaborate the land degradation indicators. Based on these indicators, and also combining with the remote sensing advanced technologies plus ground studies of the land degradation, how it's really, we will create the system. And it's an early warning system based on the Earth observation data. And this system will allow us to predict how the land degradation will come in the future from the European frontiers to the Europe. And if we can predict it, we can prepare timely response for that. So we can stop it on the borders and not allow it to go further. So in the Morocco site, we choose the site because they have already the problem of desertification. So the sand comes to the land, you know. It's very evident because we will collect the data for the last 10 years. Like that we see already the tendency. And from the Ukrainian side, we will speak about anthropogenic factors, which is a social economical activity of the population. So we will see how it influences on the land degradation. And like that, we will provide the solution. So thank you for your attention and thank you for the opportunity to have this interview and to share with you our knowledges and our finding, and hope for the future we will share with you the results.